1, go! Three, two, one, go! one, go! KO, you win! Three, two, one, go! KO, you lose. Three, two, one, go! KO, you lose.
Not much, no problem, even if the world doesn't change. I'm a clown that don't have shades. My boss was out of them.
So, like, I wasn't muted, but for some reason, OBS always, constantly and consistently decides that it wants to completely undo my inputs. So I had my audio input set to my microphone. You could see the character reacting, but OBS decided to completely disconnect that. Just completely disconnect it. Anytime you do anything with OBS, you have to go back in and you have to double check and make sure that stuff is set up properly. So anyways, how you doing? What to ban? Well, I guess it's not pumpkin season anymore. There's no Christmas Rangers. I mean, not in this game anyways. There's, Gokai Christmas. But this isn't a Gokaiger game. What do we absolutely not want to see? Levi? I don't know. Levi assists do be crazy. I don't really have to worry about people breaking out super meta, so it's not really a problem. Can just kind of like ban whatever. But if somebody were coming in here busting out nothing but steel, I would definitely... Actually, hold up. Just in case. Just in case somebody's like, ah, yes, casuals? Let me break out my Ninja Kim. I'll show them that I'm the strongest in the game. I could only imagine, based on players, that somebody, in fact, would do that. They would very, very happily do that. I want to lean on my Casey assist. I really want to lean on my Casey assist. It's so good. Oh. I didn't ban the pumpkin and somebody played the pumpkin. Well, I'm going to lose because pumpkin's a little too good. That pumpkin spice latte, it's got everybody's attention. That's why you got to ban it. It's only good for one season. Yeah, wouldn't they? Yo, what up, Haru? How you doing? We're doing some viewer battles. Unlikely you have the game, but if you want to download it on your phone, you're welcome to join us. Oh, Lord. Got him. Ooh, look, they're in the air. Can pick him up on that one. Back up, back up. No, 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 no. Oh, Rita. All right, hit him with this, and then we're going to go whoop. And hit him with the beam. Back up, back up. And Tommy here. They're not going to be able to have the chance to block that on one. Yep, going to move through the Jordans. What were the odds? Like, in all honesty, what were the odds? All right. Probably don't have to counter that one or this one. Or this one. Ah. I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I've been in Baldur's Gate, but when I was in Baldur's Gate, it's because I was playing the tabletop D&Ds. I've not played Baldur's Gate 3. I'm kind of working on it. I want to do more and finish Wizard's game, but I made promises. And then tomorrow's Phasmophobia because they added 3 new ghosts. Which was kind of out of nowhere. The only people who saw that coming were the people that were working on it. Alright, Casey assist because it just has to be. And then, why not? Udana. Draken, no! No! Not the guy! It's gonna be bad. He's gonna get me with the Lord Draken. But, it's upgraded Tommy time, and he's actually upgraded. Oh, wait. Tommy v. Tommy. Not bad choices, though, for, a fiendish team. Bink! Oh, ooh, that was a good bait. That was huge. I see you there. Bink! Roar! Nightmare charge, he's huge! Got him. Yes, Casey him. Whoop! No! Nice. Oh, those pickups. It's so good that it's all different. Alright, well, that was bad. That continues to get worse. And then I'm gonna bink! Woo! The changes, they were extremely effective. Matt Cook doing the job. All right, let's put up another code. We'll see who gets in here, if anybody. I didn't post anywhere that I was doing anything, so I guess it depends on if people actually join, which would be, you know, somewhat important. Good games, good games. Maybe I should actually, like, post somewhere that we're live doing stuff. That would be smart or something, right? I'm only really in the one. I'm in Nash's server. That's kind of the place that I can be like, hey, we doing viewer battle stream. I'm surprised I spelled that right without looking. I am entirely surprised. All right, let's go again. Obviously, we have to ban the pumpkin. I gotta save you from yourself. Can't let this happen again. Can't let that happen again. And then, yeah, so Phasmophobia, which is doing its thing. Doing its thing. You know what? Oracle is this. Why not? Who wants to get hit by that thing? a part of being a streamer is sometimes it's just like not really looking and paying attention to anything, but yet responding to it all. That's what makes it hard to be a fighting game streamer. You really have to pay attention to what's going on screen, on your fight, and what's going on in chat, because you can't let either of them get too out of hand. You know what? Let's see if you still hold on. Oh, Captain Tickles, yes, this would be the perfect time. This is the perfect moment for Captain Tickles. And then just Eric, because. Uh-oh. It's older Tommy, but not like oldest Tommy. There's a lot of Tommy. Don't get me wrong, I like Tommy, but this is like Goku in Fighters level of too much of the same character. Because like you've got Super Saiyan Goku, you've got Goku Blue, you've got your Ultra Instinct Goku, your Gogeta, your Vegito, your Goku Black, like... Hit him with this. Bing, 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 boom. Alrighty. See, the only thing is, I have one mod. My only mod is Nash, who is, of course, not here because it's like 4 a.m. in South Africa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like, I've only got the one mod. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, what a call on my part. Give him Captain Tickles. Give him Captain Tickles. You stay right there. Well, I got punched. Ow. No. I was gonna Slayer's Edge, but it didn't really work out. Ning. Captain Tickles for the game. You gotta watch that prostate. He goes right for it. Don't clip that. Yeah, I really don't get like the viewership that requires a ton of mods, at least not anymore. There was a time where it was a little bit higher, but we're fine. All good. All good. It's cool. If people want to come in, they'll come in. If they don't, they don't. What goes with Ethan? No! Don't clip me talking about prostates. And then, I don't know, Sky. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just play weird teams. It's almost all blue, but is not. I wonder if I should theme out teams more, but I don't have I have a significant amount of characters, but there's a significant amount of characters I'm missing because, of course, you know, I haven't bought like the last 2 years worth of characters, which is huge. Extreme meta. Uh-oh, it's a Ninja Storm team. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. Not today, dog. Rawr! Bink! Put them in the blender. Yes, will it blend? Don't breathe this. Don't think so. Frontal horn! It's horny. Yes, get him with that super stubby normal. It's craziness. Woo! That was close. Got him yet again. Ah! I flinched. Bink. Bink. Got him. Whoa, capped him right in the chest on the activation. Don't I want other mods? I would need the viewership for it first, honestly. I can kind of handle everything as it is right now. If it got to the point where I needed that, then yeah, sure, of course. But I can handle it. Also, that's putting an amount of trust in people. It's like I did things completely wrong when I handed that over to Nash because I trust his judgment. So, like, he was here all the time. I was like, yeah, here you go. Like, here. But trusting somebody to judge that sort of thing like you, that's why I like big professional people who stream all the time and need to like pay their mods and whatnot, because their mods have to be, you know, moderating for 6 to 8 hours. That's why they interview and whatnot. Like, it's a real job. Yeah, that's something that I don't think a lot of people take into consideration, especially because like they typically end up modding all their friends and whatnot. Is, well, one, I don't get a lot of friends that be watching my stream. Like, you know, there's a lot of awesome people and they pop in from time to time, but like long-time viewership and chattership, I don't get a lot of that. I've got commenters that come in here all the time, and it's fine. Like, we're a good community around here. A lot of people that are great have surrounded this. I do get a lot of haters, but they just dislike my videos, which is fine by me. They can keep doing that. I'll take the interaction if they're gonna continue to hand it out like that. Just like when they drop negative comments, I'm not afraid to delete that comment either. They can comment again. Double interaction. Yes, sir. Give me that negativity. Bring it back. What was I saying? But because of that, I don't have like a huge... Actually, I need a breaker. This team is ridiculous. Why is Kogani playing Dark Hours? That is completely not in line with what that man plays. Who kidnapped him and told him to play a scary game that wasn't me? I know it's like some of his other friends do that kind of thing, and so they bring him along for the job. But now that I know he has Dark Hours, I have to make him play it sometime. Maybe I can convince someone else to go in there. Oh! I played in Antonio not too long ago. Maybe it was even you. Ring! Oh, no! Yeah, and I forgot Tony's crazy now. No! Alright, well, that's a deal. Lift him in the air, and then hit him with the stun. Can I please lose Marks of Light faster? Thank you. Apparently not. Nope, that's fine. You do your thing. Bing. Oh, that takes so long. You probably wouldn't have worked if it wasn't so close. Can you not? Can you not cancel on me like that? It hurts my feelings. I always get it at the 50-50, like, now this is time to block. No, it was not. It turns out he was wrong. But yeah, it's a pretty great community of people who actually like chat around here. Don't get a lot of negativity. It comes up every once in a while, but it's handleable. It's tolerable. Chun-Li. Why not? Didn't she? No, the Street Fighters haven't been adjusted, and they can't be adjusted. Because these are the Street Fighter V versions of the game. Oh, wow. I only have the 2 assists? I don't even have Wheeler? Okay. Because of the... Yeah. Because of the Street Fighter V versions, the Street Fighter 6 is out, and Capcom hasn't renewed any of the licensing sort of stuff with it, they are definitely not going to be touching these characters ever again. This is how these characters are going to live, and that's how it's just going to be. They're probably also never going to come into the shop again. There are, like, either you own them or they're casuals exclusives, which is not good. I was kind of hoping for something else. I can never hit that stuff. I was considering a Kikoken. You know, that thing. I always manage to time those at the absolute wrong moments, too. How did I get through that? I'll take it. I am not dealing anywhere near enough damage. Yep. Good with the lightning legs, it's fine. Bink. Oh, real? Oh, real? Ow. What a power-up! Ow. I got stopped. Dun dun dun. Oh no, the blockies! Yeah, Prime Comic got canceled.
You lose.
Which is unfortunate. I mean, it's more than likely because nobody's reading it. Who's reading Power Rangers? Not a lot of people. They're spending a lot of money producing this stuff that nobody's taking in. Interest more than likely just waned. I mean, it would probably need to be produced under a bigger label, or there would just need to be a bigger stink made about it. Power Rangers is very niche as far as things go. It's rough. And that's why, like, it's even surprising this game is still around, that the support that it gets and everything. There's not even, like, a lot of... It's gonna get worse, too. It's gonna get worse. There's not, like, a ton of support for it. Everything is hugely MMPR focused. They might be rebooting everything, and if they are doing a huge reboot, it might be hard for Enway to hold on to the ability to create and use these characters, especially if they're going to try to distance from all of that. It might be difficult for Boom to hold on and be able to stick with what they've got. It's really hard to say, based on the reboot, where things really are going to go with the existing portions of the IP. There's a lot they can do. There is. It's also going to depend on how they try to focus the demographic that they aim for and how they try to market it. Yeah, if we're going into the comic books, I think there's even stronger than Draken. Draken's really powerful, especially when he was at his peak, and they had to BS a win against him. But, like, yeah, Zato essentially became a Morphin Master. That clearly puts him near the top of the list. Clearly puts him near the top of the list. Other than that, there was the whole thing with Kia and all of that going on. Death Ranger's pretty crazy, yeah. Master Morpher Tommy was quite strong, but I don't know if that matches up to, say, like, Evolution 4 Draken, whatever they ended up actually calling that. Zordon doesn't fully count as a Ranger at that point. So that isn't allowed. I'm just going to do this. What else would it be from there? It's pretty much all comic book stuff. V2 Green would also be extremely strong. They made White Ranger incredibly powerful. Canonically, I believe Zeo Rangers was their strongest form, quote unquote. I mean, he existed for one arc. Draken was one, like, whole set of stories, and then he was such a fan favorite, they turned him into a full-on, like, important character. They couldn't get rid of him at that point. Gotta get over there and hit him with this. Burr, 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 burr. Bam. Yeah, it's not gonna get anything out of me. Oh, no. He's got it. Yup. Got that defenses. Do I wolf fight here? Wolf fight's so slow. Wolf fight is slow, but it might be the move. I mean, this. Ooh, yeah. And that's why I didn't pop this before wolf fighting. Was because I knew that if I did that. Uh-oh. Well, there goes my install. Ow, my butt. Dude. I knew he had it too. Ooh. Look at Alyssa getting caught out. Why were you allowed to block that? Okay, I need to do a thing here. And pizza slicer. Fantastic. When he was able to block the moon rising, that was just his game. When he was able to block that attack, it was completely over in his favor. There was going to be no recovery for that. Any amount of proper defenses was going to completely beat out what that character can do at that point. Buffs then. He needs it. He needs to be able to keep up. I don't know what buffs he could get that would make him fair, though. Like, what could he honestly have that wouldn't completely blow him out as way too strong? Perhaps a sweep on the first hit of his combo so he can keep that going. That would be nice and handy, but again, you're running the gambit of potential 2 strengths. If it's kept at its current speed, it probably wouldn't be too bad. But if it gets fast and it gets that sweep, it might be too much. Wolf Bite could come down in cost, that's for sure. Wolf Bite don't need to be that expensive anymore. In this meta, anything costing 5 is basically just like a seal on the character.
1, go!
Well, we saw that coming. I'm glad that a lot of counters actually get to activate now. I saw you blocking and I still did it. Bam. And then hit with this. Poisandra being Poisandra. Brink. And then we got this here, which is the better move. She is kind of a low-key strong character. Like, not overly strong, but played right, she do be doing do. I'm out. No! I couldn't block that, and that makes me sad. Uh-oh. And that's game. Gonna hit me for 10. Oop. Oh, wow, what? Excuse me? Yep, got it. Got it baited. Got it baited. I am surprised I did not die. Must have had a block on the second slot and wasn't able to use the very explosive breaker that was there. The very, very explosive breaker that was there. What to do now? Let's see, if we team out another team, should we just do a Zeo team? Like, do I even have that? I do, if I wanted to, because I don't have Katie and I don't have Aisha, so I can't do that team. Let's do Tommy and Jason, and we got Team Zeo. Uh-oh. Oh no, Eric. Yeah, no, right? I almost got popped. I almost got popped like the Mylar balloon I am. I've been seeing stuff lately that those balloons are underfilled. They shouldn't have those creases and wrinkles in them that you usually see. They need to get filled just a little bit more. They should be taut solid. Solid.
2, 1.
Alrighty.
Go.
Ow, 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 ow. Yes, that being exactly the craziness they buffed it out to be. Alright, stop comboing. And I couldn't block there. It didn't let me. Bink. Got him in the cankles. Alright, we can Tommy here in the corner, because that's the place to be. Nope. Ooh. Well. And just watching it slowly charge up to beating the crap out of me. Yeah. Yeah, that's Eric. I can actually win with Eric now, too. I used to get beaten by Eric all the time and say, how do people do this? I can't believe they can play Eric like this. Eric, why is Eric allowed to do these things? Every time I play Eric, I get stuck on Quantum Beta and can't do nothing. Because they're just going to combo me to death if I even dare try to use it. Now that's not a problem. Now it's perfectly fine to do that. I really wish things could have been different back in the day. Eric is a lot more playable now than he was then. I think that might even be one of my top viewed videos, too. Hold on. Let me take a look. Pop up my studio real quick. Eric got his cannon power. Eric is a cannon douchebag. That's all. That's all. Blasting. That was the title of it. Had a blast blasting. What do you mean? Is new Eric good? Well, I can't find it. Oh wait. I know what I named it. Motivated. There we go. It's got 8,000 views, which matches up with a lot of other stuff. The level 60 Jason. Actually, the top viewed video on the channel that's the second most viewed. That is the second most viewed channel, the high level Jason, which that was back in 2019. So the game was not out that long. Like now, that wouldn't be that unexpected. And that's got 26,000 views, mind you. I know you don't got it, but whatever. The top is the It's Too Much Now with Cammy from December 2018, a full year before that. 365 days, with a difference in viewership of almost 60,000 views. I think it's at 81,000 views, and it's a PvE. And both are silent, actually. My most viewed videos are quiet. Nobody wants to hear my voice. Which, you know, fair. I understand. Yeah, didn't know I pulled down that kind of viewership on like one video because it drops off fast. It goes from 81 to 26, 23, 20, 19, 12, 11, 8. It drops off fast. What was I doing? Fine, this one. It's okay. Wait a second. Chat, I think I'm getting stream sniped. That is a PvE one. Like, it's a solo raid. No other raid videos I put up have that kind of views. None of them. Some of my condemned stuff. Actually, one of my condemned videos has 19,000 views, and that's pretty cool. I think that was back when I was able to link that stuff onto Yahtzee Crowshots, though. Okay. Okay, as long as we're just going to take that hit there. Nope. Oh, I was kind of hoping I could get that out. Why does Vortex Slash cost 6? I understand it hits hard. Bing. Bing. But, like, does it hit hard enough to justify 6? Whee! There's no way you couldn't have blocked that. Alright, we gotta take this. Ow. Big hits. Big hits. Oh, I wasn't allowed to block there. Woo! That was huge. That was huge. Yeah, my highest viewed video is 81,000. My actual highest viewed video I ever had got removed due to copyright issues, but it had more than that still. It's a good mix of stuff in the tops. Wow, I didn't upload any thumbnails on the Darkness playthrough. I think, and then Condemned was when I kind of started doing custom thumbnails. So far, I had the one, and I went through and did them all. Condemned, quiet. Sorry, reminiscing over the past. I need to be in the current. I need to be playing. highest damage breaker, and we hit it a number of times too. Do you think the Clanker will do the kind of damage he was doing before? Oh, I banned Rocky. He's not going to be doing nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done do that. What else could potentially... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. We don't got this. We don't got this in the slightest, but we got this. Yeah, I don't even see, like, rhyme or reason to my highest viewed videos. I have another solo raid in the top 10 at 11,000 views. But there's only 3 Rangers videos in the top 10 too. Out of the like thousands of them I have on the channel. Ow! My face hurts. Hey, can you stop? Can you stop at any point in time? Alright, can't do nothing about this. Got it. Take this opportunity here. Blink, blink, blink. Did I put up the Robo Knight? I don't know if I did. I did not. I did not put up the Robo Knight yet. It has not seen the light of day. Just gonna pop this real quick. Okay. Gonna pop this real quick. Go ahead and block. Go ahead and block. Why didn't he block it? I know you wanted to. Bing, bing. Hey,
KO, you win.
Why is this Clanker on the windscreen again? Why that Clanker on the windscreen again? That was one of the only times where it's like either you can take these shots or you can block that incoming crescent slash. The choice is yours. Don't worry. I don't know if you were there for it, but there's a whole video coming of Robo Knight just absolutely going through ranked, like, no, not ranked, absolutely going through casuals like crazy. I think I beat 3 Steel in that video and 1 Camille. Yeah, you know, 6'7", 6'7". I have young kids and I don't have to deal with that much. Actually, I don't. They do not run around just spam chatting that. It's kind of nice. I've seen kids in my neighborhood do it, though. It definitely looks like autistic stimming when they do it. Which, I guess, if that's their way of doing so, that's their way of doing so. But it is kind of dumb. I think they just respect it because, like, it's banned in their school. Which, obvious. You know, kids are being very disruptive with it. I tried to think back to when I was but a lad. And the things that might have happened when I was in school. I wasn't shouting stuff, but I definitely know some people that were. What is this? Kneel to Your God from the Killer Instinct soundtrack. Killer Instinct do have a very baller soundtrack as things go. So yeah, Robo Knight, right? Maybe we'll play something at night. Let's play some more Clankers. Why not? Captain Tickles. Black Dragon. No, not Black Dragon. Not Black Dragon. Not Black Dragon. Robo Knight, though. I was going to play a second block, and I redecided on that when I remembered the fact that Sentinel Knight has one. Oh. Well, I've got Team Chat GPT over here. They got some work. I do have more art planned coming for the stream, by the way. Whoop whoop. Uh-huh, check that out. They've all got dragon shields. That's a theme. Oh, he got away from my toe kick. I hate it. Alright, well, that was bad. Ow, ow. Blowing up. Got him. Bam. Tickle his prostate. No! I explode. I explode again. I need to get off that middle slot. It is so bad. Ah! Shot him right in the dangles. I'm just gonna run it. You know. Ow, ow. And then he's gonna pop it, isn't he? Pink. Bump, bump, bump. All right, and then I am not in a good spot. Oh no, that's bad. He's gonna Beyblade me? No, but I pop. But I pop. Pop. Ranger form Berserk Sentai version was good. There was only so much they could do. And Gemma. There was only so much that wasn't he like just a movie exclusive as well, which gives me even less footage to be able to use. Hey, you know what? Ziggy, why not? Let's zig instead of zagging. RPM assists. There ain't a whole lot of those. There's just Ziggy himself, honestly. So Gemma and Roxy. And I always forget too that he's a Spinosaurus. So when people are like, ah, yeah, the Spinosaurus, I'm like, wait, what? Who is the Spino? Oh yeah. They didn't even really bring it up all that much until the comic books, but yeah, there's more that they could have done with their Doctor Who knockoff looking guy.
3, 2,
Bro was so like. He was the not Matt Smith of Matt Smithing. Okay, that was a little rude. That was a little rude. Okay, well, that sucked. This is not going well. Execute. Could you please not cancel properly? I need that. I need this. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose real bad. Bum, 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 and then shot. She shot herself in the genitals. Ow! Real. For real. Got it. Bing, bing, and then hi-ya! Uh-oh. No. All right. I mean, it was deep in the season too, because like they had to do the whole thing with him being snide, and then when he changed over to Heckle. So I mean, like, yeah, there was a lot of that, but at least he got to come back for the other season and do some stuff. They didn't leave him completely down and out. Because, you know, Power Rangers, Dark Ranger. When did he come back? Same with Void Knight. I got no answers for why they did that. I still haven't even watched all of the season. I still haven't watched a lot of all seasons, to be completely honest. Twinbee 3. Because he was back in... Yeah, he appeared twice in Cosmic Fury. Like, at least he was there. They could have done anything else, sure. But they did something, at least. Yep. He definitely be looking all, like, discount Matt Smith. He's Diet Coke Newt Scamander. I'm just banning random stuff at this point because it really doesn't matter all that much. It's just going to be weird for themings. Come on, who is this actor? Who are you? There we go. Ryan Carter. What else were you in, if anything? Filmography. You were in Power Rangers, and that's it. Cool stuff, dude. don't play Zane, I guess. No, I'm seeing some stuff here. The Secret She Keeps, Shortland Street, and Power Rangers. And a few other things. Udana. And then what do I need to go with Udana? I need things to put them in the air. Well, I could just smack him with my monkey. That'll be definitely a way to launch him up in the air. That is one way to go about my goals here. And the other will be, I guess, this one. I guess. Gonna give him the good old monkey smack. What? Just right on the forehead. See, look, there it is.
3, 2,
Yeah.
go.
Alright, well, that's not good. Ice Storm! Did it disconnect you? Is that what happened here? No, you're still in. Definitely still in. Freeze! Wow, that startup is nuts. Okay, I was kind of hoping. But then it didn't happen. Monkey! Yeah! Who's the best epic right now? Steel, right? Steel was an epic. I'm just gonna rip it. Pink! Or Camille. Camille's an epic. Camille is definitely an epic. They might be the best. Please stop! Ow. This is what I was kind of hoping for, was this right. Alright, well, that was a little rude. Get him! This is what I wanted. I am Nick's mom. Of course I'll be broken. Yeah, I would say that Steel and Camille are probably the two best epics in the game right now, technically speaking. Camille better than Steel, because she goes a little too crazy. But Steel is definitely up there. And they're better than... Katie's also really good. But I don't know that she keeps up with Steel. What was I doing? Oh no. Why doth I only have you? I should have others. There you are. And then there isn't another, so we're gonna have to just pick someone. Somebody. There we go. I think this will be a team. I will run this team. And then perhaps I will play another. Let's see. Straightforward, Daddy's Little Angel, Oddly Even, I Contacted, Poison Control, Power Rangers Dino Charge. My Life is Murder. I guess Ryan Carter's been in a lot of things. Hey, anyone else find it weird that the actor's name is the name of the Titanium Ranger? Just me? Cool. No, that was Ryan Mitchell. My bad.
3, 2, 1.
You throwing Kim at the best legendaries? Yeah, I can see that. I definitely be seeing that. Get him! Rah! Frieza! Boom! You heartless! So mine's child is currently in the midst of watching Yu-Gi-Oh! We're like in Battle City. We're actually getting pretty close to the finals. We're about to do the Yugi Joey match. Well, that breached. That was weird. I think depending on how he feels, either maybe GX or DBZ Kai as a follow-up to that. Because he's not into Dragon Ball that much, except for when he decides he wants to be. But I'm a stinking, perhaps. That would be the move. Well, it's game, sorry. Death Ranger is incredibly OP in this too. He's not, but he is. His helmet's OP, that's for sure. No, see, original DBZ is extremely slow. You wanna hit up this kind of stuff here on the pacing? Original DBZ, they fight the Saiyan Saga. No. Nickelodeon Kai was garbage. They fight the Saiyan Saga on episode 39. Right? That is Vegeta and Nappa landing on Earth, episode 39. Dragon Ball Z Kai, it's like episode 9. The Nickelodeon version where they cut a whole bunch of like blood and censoring out and whatnot, yeah, that isn't like it got changed. You don't really. There's huge differences between the two, and I think just for like the pacing and everything, and not trying to go through 300 episodes is fine. If he decides that he actually wants to be into it and wants to watch the original, that's fine. But for trying to get through something with him, yeah. Anime. Kai. Let's ban this assist, which actually isn't even all that good. Yeah, episodes. List of Dragon Ball Z Kai episodes. Still waiting, just being sure. So, like, Raditz Saga. I think Raditz is like 1 or 2 episodes. Raditz is 3 episodes in Kai. 3. He does like Yu Yu Hakusho. I will give him that. Sagas. Attack of the Saiyans 1 through 35. Whomst to ban? Probably RoboCop. Let's ban that. And then we got to get into picking a character. You know, honestly, I was looking at playing Mascot Country last time, and I just ended up not doing it. Wound up not doing it. I'm gonna give him this, and what would be a decent assist for you? Honestly, Ollie. Demon King is a good place to start. Like after Demon King Piccolo, it's like the start of Dragon Ball Z. DKP. Yeah, Funimation Saga. So Raditz was 6 episodes. It's twice as long.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Craziness, man. I'm gonna try to pop this here. Oh, no! How could he have known? All right, I'm getting beat out by stupid. This is ridiculous. Rawr! Kick him. Ugh. Woo! Ah. All right. And then bam, bam. Pop this now. Ooh. Pop this again. We're in a good spot. Get it. And then bam, bam, bam. Popped again. And then shoot him. That looked busted. I think the last time I heard Ocean Dub was when I downloaded the movies. And I was like, whoa, this feels weird. Whoa, this feels weird. Other than that, it's been mostly funny dub. I've not actually played Antonio yet. But you know what? Haley. It's Haley time. What Ninja Steel characters can I do? Play ninjas. I just have Sarah and Preston. Okay, cool. Run it. Run it. We got this. But yeah, and the Vegeta Saga starts on episode 4. Yamcha's struggle against the Cybermen is episode 9.
3,
so
2,
Yeah.
1, go!
Got it. Wow, that recovery was fast. That's insane, dude. No, no, no. Get out of my face. Ow. Oh. All right, we got this. Spin it here because... No! You gotta be kidding me. Oh, what now? The what now? Uh-oh. Yeah, hit me with a boy. I'm gonna do it. Woo! And then, yep. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, that sucked. Stop! Running the train on me. I'm gonna get supered, and then I'm dead. Well, I kind of deserve it, but I still took 50% health.
Oh, you lose.
Yeah, so Kai, episode 9. Let's see. Jita Saga, yeah. Episode lists. Dueling Piccolos, yes. Plight of the Children. I remember all this from listening to Key Moments. Goku versus Vegeta on 30. Sacrifice. Cyberman Attack is episode 23. So 9 versus 23. I just want to point out that for pacing and trying to fit in things with my children, 300 episodes of Dragon Ball is not gonna work very well. Oh hey, look what I can do. Well, I'm gonna balance it out by running the one Lost Galaxy assist I got. And this one, because. So that's why I was thinking like maybe Kai. Maybe, depending. Yu is also like a dependable option. Nitro, you broke it. Oh, there we are. Casey, no! No! Casey's busted! Yeah, you have a good night, man. What days are you getting off for the upcoming holiday? You getting anything good? One Piece? The One Piece, dude. I don't know if you've heard about that one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Have you heard about the One Piece? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I knew it! Roar! Got him! Nope. Oh, I was gonna Quasar Saber! I was gonna Quasar the Sabar! Dude, he stayed right on me and then ripped that on the rip. And there goes half my health. Just do it. Alright, I've got it. I've got Quasar counter. I need to not go too fast because I need to be able to counter him. Ah! Woo! What a dodge! Got it. Yes, sir. All right, do it. Woo! Take that, Casey. I am Leo.
You win!
My helmet's broken for some reason. Yeah, I mean, everybody tends to love One Piece. The art really threw me off on it at first. I mean, like, it's kind of excusable, but some of the characters were just like, I wasn't feeling it. But the One Piece, so like fans recut the anime to take out a lot of the pacing issues, and kind of dropped it down by a lot. So that's what I mean. Like P-A-C-E, the One Piece. There's other stuff to like Saint Seiya, Ronin Warriors. Tons of cool stuff. I was never into Transformers. This could be a way to like explore that too, especially because I had seen like some of the transformation sequences in like Armada, and it's just like, wait a second, if Transformers looked like this when I was a kid, I probably would have been a lot more interested. as it was, I was not interested. And then the Michael Bay movies didn't help that any. Generic looking bots. Is that a car bot? Got no idea. Grok, what am I looking at? Dare I play Robo Knight again? Dare I play Robo Knight again and just tempt fate? Actually, I haven't played Tony in a while. Like, I haven't played Tony since any real updates. I probably should. What else can go along with that? Oh, you shoot full screen now. And then you'll notice the Dragon Ball music in the background too from the video games. You know what? You know what? Junk assist. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, just wait. If you didn't see my run in casuals Robo Knight, wait until that video comes out. I promise you, somewhat soon, it's craziness. You will not believe it either.
3, 2,
I wasn't
1,
even like fully being
go.
carried by my assist, like our match. It was just, it was nuts. Yeah, Dino Villain's over there. Okay, well, you done fell for it. Woo! And then... That is insane. Why not? That almost killed. I just want to point that out there. That almost killed. Could you imagine? That would have been a little too stupid. Is that how you're supposed to play Tony? I thought, like, Voice Andrew was really good. Yeah, Tony's totally playable now. He used to always get me, but that was just because I suck at the game. Now, Tony's, like, wild. Good games to my opponent. I'm very sorry for what happened. It does pain me a little bit in my heart. Although that might just be the palpitations. And the excessive coffee I drink all the time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Katie's about to break me in. That's the only way to describe the happenings that are about to happen here. I am unfamiliar.
3, 2,
Well, let's go.
1, go.
Okay, I really should have... That whiffed. Like that. They're getting me now, though. That's Katie. Ow. I didn't think I would have to ban Katie, but here I am. Like I should have banned Katie. No, dude. I'm about to get diddied. I am getting a whole on diddied. Well, it's not a perfect. I'll take it. I bounce off the wall because she's cray like that. Yep. Aside from that one touch, which actually did a decent chunk, because that's how Amelia works. I got worked over. They broke out the baby oil. Good work. That's what I'm saying. Katie is like insane. I don't know if she really matches like Camille or Steel, but she is nuts. So keeping that in mind, I'm just gonna like not play something smart. Oh, you know what? Gemma. We did see some Gemma earlier, but you know, gonna do it anyway. Let's just do silver. Are there any other silvers I have? I have Zane, but Zane's kind of a... you know what, whatever. It's not like I care. Connor? They've got defense Connor. Ew. Who plays Connor with defense? Might be 3. Yeah, I would probably say it goes like Katie, Steel, Camille. That is probably your top 3 epics. And the fact that she can activate super twice in one combo and keep that thing going.
3,
It's entirely possible. Katie might be able to TOD. Might, but I think they're very careful about TODs not really existing except for Lothor. Okay, that was a bit rude. A bit rude. Let me do it again. Oh, right, it whiffs. Ah! And kicked in the head. Couldn't do it. Oh, okay. Bing, bing. I deal nowhere near the same damage. Nowhere near. Gemma's one of those I need to get retouched characters. Got him. Oh. And then I got yelled at. I got yelled at for trying to combo. And here we go. Well. Good games. That was pretty fantastic. Connor is scary. Don't mind me. I'm just going to play, like, off-the-cuff characters. I don't even really think about it when I'm building teams. I'll just kind of, like, pick a leader. And then I'll work it out from there. Katie is nuts, though. Katie is extra stupid. If she has to start off with a block, I don't know. Again, for all the combo-y stuff that they put in the game, I think they are at least somewhat careful about not truly having TODs in the game. Like, everything is at max the 2-touch kill, which is tolerable. It's just the fact that something can deal 60%. You have to defend properly. You got 2 attempts to not die. And if you fail that, it's going to feel very unfair. Except for, like, Ninja Kim. She's about the exception. She's not true combo, but she's also not true combo. And that puts you in a rough spot. Puts you in a very rough spot. Which is why Lothor just continuously is banned. Lothor is just unallowed. Sorry we messed up, but we can't undo him, so you just can't play him in this mode. Gosh, remember Launch Day Scorpina? Launch Day Scorpina was nuts. Absolutely cray, that character. The amount of ridiculous damage that you could deal with her. Her output, just the poison damage being so insanely high. She was probably the second 2-touch character in the game. Well, I'm just gonna sit here awkwardly yap a little bit. I do have some other things in the pipeline because I have edits done for... Oh, thanks for the ad, Smears. King Scorpion. Because I have edits done for some other horror games, which are ready to go. In fact, not tomorrow, but the day after will be another one. I think I'm going to do some Christmas stuff. If I planned far enough ahead, actually, I would have blinged this out with Christmas. I would have had like full Santa mode going on, fur around the hood and everything else, red coat and all that. Yeah, I'd have been on for it. But I honestly didn't think about it until now, and it'd be way too late. I want to play Phasmophobia tomorrow. Got to experience like the new everything, and then after that. Oh, wow. Oh, that's why. After that, I have some other stuff. I want to get into Mortuary Assistant, which I've never actually played. That has a Halloween event going on. 4 Red Rangers. I ain't even got 1 Red Ranger. Since this is technically the Dark Hero arc, I am intending to, like, when I get to the end of that, to maybe do, like, a Red Sentai form. Don't know. I'm going to ban Katie, because that was just a little much. That was just a little bit much. Do I have it on Blake or Hunter? I don't know. And... oh, goodness. This is kind of the only way to run the team. Nitro! Ninja Steel, Wild Force, Dino Charge, RPM. Oh, I see. Actually, I've been watching Jessica Jones. And guess who's in Jessica Jones?
3,
Go
2,
on. Guess who makes an
1,
appearance in that one?
Go!
Granted, not as that character. What? I got O-kicked. It sucks. Do we really need Mac, though? Like, I'd pay money to keep Mac out of the game. Forget buying a character. I'll pay for his way not to be in here. Huh. Wow. Onions is beating me. Pretty bad. Talor? No. I forget his name, but the guy that plays Scott, the RPM Red Ranger, he's in that show. He's actually like a main character in the show too. Get out! What? Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna look at him again. Arrgh! No, Taylor, she was in something.
KO, you lose.
Who played Kelsey? She's in Spartacus. Of course, you know, we know what Spartacus does. Being an HBO show and everything. I don't get to play Alyssa very often, so Alyssa it is. Toot missiles. I don't remember her setup, so sure. I haven't played Toot missiles in a while. Why? Amelia! She's gonna lock me down. Not a huge fan of this. Amelia, Alyssa, I don't think I played during that season.
1, Go!
That might have been when I was out of the game. Gotcha! Ooh, I whiffed a hit, but you know. Ow. I was trying to dash forward. It wasn't letting me. This is one of those instances again where I feel like some of my inputs aren't necessarily happening. Because I was definitely dashing and nothing happened. Alright, well, we're going to eat a lot here. We're going to eat a lot here. Jeebus. And I tried to block. I tried. It didn't happen. I hate winning on supers. I hate when I do it. I hate when it happens to me. I feel like it's so dumb and bad because it's free. It's so free. And it's like, it's walk up, hit a button. It's not even like you have to execute it right in the combo. She is, yeah. I don't know. Amelia just feels so much more limited. Because she's decent and she can do things if you manage her properly. She's more like Kim, but fair. Because she has to stop. Kim does not have to stop. Kim just gets to keep going. Vipra, you're not PG enough. Kim takes a lot less management to keep going, whereas Amelia is kind of difficult to chain her attacks together in a proper fashion. Whereas Kim is just kind of like dash, activate. Dash, activate. Dash, activate. Hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? And then, yeah! 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 Who is this? Where are these people coming from? All three cost too, yeah. Who are these people? Also, welcome. Thank you for being here. Jesus is my lord. It's another one! I think that's like the sixth one, maybe? Oh wow, that assist is actually like decent now? Crazy. Ah! right. You fell for it. Oh, the fact that it's a launch now. Got it. Oh, wow. He came out way too far forward for what I was hoping. All right. We can do this here. That's fine. We can live on that. Ooh! Saw it coming. Yeah, kind of surprised that didn't happen sooner. Gets the heal. Gets double heal. I hate it here. Pop this. Yes. Don't get to recover. Woo! Get out. Wow. Of course. Of course. Why not? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Boom. Except for the fact that I'm... Well, I was going to say I'm too strong. I let that happen. I absolutely let that happen. It was fairly close, though. It wasn't a complete wash. Were there? I just lurked Nash's streams. Sorry, most of my friends are streaming at times where I can't really join. So I have to just kind of like join in spirit. I'm there. Kind of. Don't tell Twitch. Where's Dino Thunder? There it is. I do need. Let me get this. And this. This is a bad team. I mean, they played Pumpkin well. You gotta give them that. That was a well-played Pumpkin. Wasn't overly unbalanced. Wasn't overly balanced. I'm surprised I was allowed to block a couple of those things, to be completely honest. Crazy comeback with Bridge. Bridge is crazy comebacks. That crit mechanic is nuts. Okay, well, I don't know. Sorry, Viper. I don't know your game. I could have blocked that. I'm sad. I am very sad now. Stop! I looked over at chat. Got distracted. Scream! Yup. I had to take that. There was no other way. Stop it. Bump it. And then BAM! Big ups. Good stuff. I'm not in a good way now. No! Of course! Chase her down. Get in. Shit! No shot. Real? No. Alright, it whiffed. That's cool. That's very cool. Well. Okay. I guess. Good games. Good games. I mean, they felt close. Nah, not Nerf Vipera. That was mostly my plays. I don't know how to play as Vipera. I don't know how to play against Vipera. If I'd have been maybe a little more knowledgeable, or if my team setup was just a little bit better, it might have been more doable. But at the very least, like, it felt decently close. It felt like it was more my fault for losing than anything else, which is nice. That's kind of where you want to be. Okay, fine, whatever. Ban Quantum. I was gonna ban Carter, but sure. Let's ban Eric. Let's ban Kendall. Why not? These are the characters I'm scared of. Please don't play those. Did you never see her? Yeah, because why would anybody play her? Have you seen that character? Have you seen that character? Who's playing it? Okay, you know, let's on like a classic team. Excuse me. Oh no. Hey, pretty sure that might be a Chinese name. Could you please, like, well, you know, we're not really. But now that there's more people in here, let's maybe try to be a little fair about how fast we take things. Like Divatox, again, like, why would you play her is the problem. If there's a character specialist, perhaps, but if there's not, then there is absolutely no reason for them to be picking that character. They're just bad. Ooh. That connection felt a little gross. Look at everything I spent to get not even as much damage. I'm gonna rip this. And then, bam. Yeah, we're not in a good spot here. Oh, why'd I spend that? I'm so dumb. Yeah, I know. And then I shouldn't have done that either. Oh, I tried. They know not to? No, they got hit. They got hit good. Alrighty. And that's how you play training. That's my girl. Ain't played you in a while. Ain't played you in a schminute. But I'll never forget. Never forget. They're probably a little upset now, to be honest, because Roxy is definitely a better character. I'm going to go ahead and do this and this. League drop 2 rooftops. 2 rooftops? No idea. I don't know why they would, because that's League 5, depending on what that is for the upper leagues. Because I know that they set some of them to, like, at a certain point, you're picking between, like, 3, 3, and 3 based on leagues. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if this happens. Ooh. A part of what makes playing against him so hard is the fact that he doesn't play like many other characters in the game. So because of his setup being so kind of hard focused with breakers as like his main goes, and then having the built-in counter and whatnot, that makes Pumpkin Wrapper just so difficult. So I'm going to rip this here on the offensive. Yep, I'm going to do this. I mean, again, it feels pretty close. Ow. Got hit with the J shot. No! And then once again, because I ran into his counter, because he knows... because he knows I'm going to wake up with a strike, likely looking to counter the healing tentacle, it's sort of a good move to do the counter there. So that's just getting outplayed at the very tail end of things. Nice work. I cannot really be all that mad at it. I'm still mad, but, like, mostly at myself. Let's pick Ollie, and what would be a good one? Ilarian, maybe? Nah, Ilarian kicks them way too far back, but it'll work. Where is Ilarian? Excuse me, lady. There you are. Adam. Dude, he was the first Ninjetti. I love him. He's great. A warrior boosted him. L assist FR. What? Don't even. Don't even. I'm a frog and I like it. Apparently he ad-libbed that line. It was kind of funny because I posted a picture of Dulcia in on Twitter and said, "Who is this? Wrong answers only." Somebody responded, "Xena Warrior Princess." And then people responded to that and were like, "Wait, it's not?" Because she do be looking like Gabby. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Well played. Well played. Well played. Got it. Right, like she do be just looking like Gabby. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-da-da-da-da. Why am I on all this blue? I really don't like it here. Okay. That definitely wasn't the move I hit, but, you know, I'll take it. Dub's a dub. Good games. Well played. Did they actually announce Mac? Hold on. I gotta go check. X.com. Yeah. Here, we're here. We're here. I don't want Pinocchio in the game. Oh yeah, the other 616 thing. There's a new 616 title. It is Mac. Oh my lord. Ew. Pinocchio. No. Yes, the Overdrive Red. Well, it's official. Hearing it here. Mac is coming to the game this Friday. How do I feel about it? Well, I think what I just posted on Twitter will give you the go about how I feel about it. I am not on board. I don't really like Mac all that much. Gross. Can we get Scott? Although, for a weird FNAF tie-in, it works, right? Oh, hold on, I gotta ban Pumpkin Wrapper. My bad. My bad, guys. I'm off my game. Ban. How is Tyler not in the game yet? You know. Wait. Isn't Tyler in the game? Characters. Mac Hartford. Give me the spoilers. Yeah, he's a robot, so he's Pinocchio. So, you know, for him being an animatronic human, it's got very FNAF vibes considering the FNAF 2 movie's out. Just saying. Weird, but it's there. It explains why he was so awkward. He wished he could be a real boy. It's on that Android Key Hider animation stuff. Ollie, why not? And then we'll mix it up with some of this and some of this. W team, run it. Why? Why, Casey? Congratulations on your W. Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna play this out. You're gonna get this.
3, 2, 1.
Do it. Ow! I was kind of hoping. Got him. Just boots. And bam. A specific team. I mean, you can run an Operation Overdrive team now. Like, you can't run. You know what would have been really funny if they'd have added Adam. Like, if they did an Operation Overdrive Adam before they actually did Mac, that'd have been hilarious. I'd have been more on board with that than anything else. Well, it's game. Sorry. It's not game. Oh, no. I'm dead. What do you mean 2 OP epics fighting? Where's Camille?
KO, you lose.
Where's Camille? Where's Steel? Alright, well, that didn't work out too hot. Danny time. Danny time. And then these, because these are actually pretty good assists. Why won't it let me? Ah! Stop it with the onions. I guess the only team you can run is actually just Mac and the two 6th Rangers, which is a very like canonical team for if they're gonna put anything forward.
One, go.
I'm gonna bust it. No. Rar. How did you know? How did you know? You couldn't have known. How would anybody know that I was gonna do that? Well, here we are. Roar! Got him! It's not a perfect. How do you feel about it now? Stop it, please. He's gonna hit me with this combo extender. Roar! Of course. He's got all decisions. Ow. Oh no, never mind. He killed me with it.
KO.
Because Orion and Izzy, their super is more of a combo extender than it is like massive damage. Hey, you know what? Honestly, y'all take it from here. Go ahead. Y'all take over for a little bit to run the full Black-Red Ranger team. I can? All right. I'm going to do that next week. Next week, I'm going to run that team. Can you yet? Does Zato count? He's an alien. I mean, if he does, he does. And then, of course, there's Jack. And there's, Hold on with my brain short circuits real quick. It's like Scott's not in the game yet. Oh, right, because that's not actually TJ. Got it. I guess if you treat it that way, you totally could. Devin, yeah, that's also an option. That is an option. Could totally do that. Could do that. Could do the yellows, right? Because you have Aisha, Tanya, and Katie. I don't know if there's another... Is there another color we can do that in? It's not a lot in the way of green. Not until they add Damon, anyway. Right? Because, like... It's kind of the only one I can think of. Alright, I'll do some research, and then me, Captain Mayonnaise over here. Do some honor. I feel like everything else I can say from here is going to be racist, so I'm not going to, even though it's not intended to be that way in the slightest. So I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. And not do those things. Ooh. That's going to be rough. Rito Repulso versus Magna Defender. That is some youch right there, man. Hey, best of luck. This Magna Defender is kind of busted. Right? I mean, like, I could do a Black History Month thing. We can do that in February. It's absolutely a possibility.
3, 2,
Like,
1.
it's well-meaning. It's not... Hey, I mean, it's not an automatic loss. It's just not an easy win in the slightest. It just worked out that way. It was one more little bit of damage, and it would have worked out. And I think it's because of one of those spots where I got blocked. Well, it's not a perfect. You'll have to take it at that. For playing the MMPR villain team.
KO. Win.
Yeah, I think if that other attack wouldn't have been blocked, it probably would have been a kill. But it was right there, and there was no way to pick up that last little bit of damage. So it just works out that way. No harm, no foul. There's not been like any of them where I've been completely blown out. I felt like so far every time I've lost has really definitely been just either getting completely outplayed in like fair ways or my fault. which is so acceptable, especially compared to all of the times where you lose and it is by no means whatsoever your fault, and it is definitely game design that caused it. Oh, Trini, she's nuts. I like that some characters are getting adjustments to be absolutely playable. Antonio getting fixed, completely needed it. Trini getting fixed, yeah, she was terrible. Being very gentle with that, she was terrible. Magna Defender, he was kind of worrisome before, but now he's like super dangerous. Snide could definitely use some adjustments. Yeah, Zenaku could probably use some adjustments. Any of the movie Rangers, like they honestly sort of can't. There are a couple of things that could be done to make a movie Red just more tolerable to play, but they can't make him like Trini and Antonio and all that are now. Like, they can't off the rip give you such a good character. Cat could definitely use some buffs. Both cats, completely honestly. Both of them could use some huge buffs. I guess that makes my other statement wrong, too, that Jack and Jack are the only shared names. I guess technically Cat and Cat are the only other shared names. Wow, that went fast, and I don't think I paid attention to anything that happened there. I saw a lot of back and forth. It was just so quick. All right, let's see what they pick into the next round. Drinking from my commemorative Chicago Wolves cup that I paid $8 for as a soda. That's nuts, dude. Stadium prices, so dumb. It is kind of cool, though, because like they do this whole thing where they pull out this huge like entrance thing that they walk through with pyrotechnics and all that. You know, inside something with a... Oh, no, it's Robo Knight! Big L there. Inside a building with a wood ceiling, right, at the Allstate Arena. And they've got, like, fireworks and stuff going off indoors. It's pretty cool. Like, if you're going to watch anything in the AHL, definitely the Wolves have some, like, great presentation. That said, last I checked... Conquer Team GG! Last I checked, the Grand Rapids Griffins were top in the league. Like, they weren't first place, but they were undefeated. Let's see how they're doing. They're 22-1 currently. That's pretty high. In terms of GP, they're beat by the Scranton Penguins, but only by 3. And that's not games played, right? Yeah, that is games played. Points 39, Grand Rapids 45. I think Grand Rapids is actually top in the entire league right now. Yeah, they are. At a record of 22-1, the Grand Rapids Griffins are top. What is with Robo Knight lately? Holy cow! I'm sorry. My bad. What is with Robo Knight lately? Releases this year, best and worst. Best are obviously some of the newer ones. I do not get what's going on with that character. Because of course every time they release a new character, they are just some of the strongest stuff. And with Matt coming out in the new legendary slot, he has kind of everything going for him to be extremely strong. Especially with what we saw from Steel, what we saw from Camille, Levi to a degree. Like, he's got a lot going for him. Lothar and Kim, probably the strongest things that they've released this year. Epics have been a pretty big up. Like, you're not really losing out by only picking up the epics because of their better drop rates. Katie is pretty insane for her combos that come out and everything that she can do with that. Camille absolutely rocks and washes in casuals. I'm sure with her speed and everything else that goes along with that, she is also incredulously strong in ranked as well. I just haven't run into her there. Justin was stronger at first and feels a little underwhelming now, but his combo strings are still quite long. This has sort of been the year of combos as far as things go, because they are definitely pushing so much of that forward. And then doing with their balance adjustments. Biggest winners are probably Lothor. Lothor is kind of stupid ridiculous. Kim played so well, she can absolutely lock down everything else. Master Zed was this year? Yeah, I guess so. Master Zed also another really powerful one. There's a lot of power in this year. I would definitely say ones that remain banned and one very specific character that should be banned are probably the biggest ones this year. And then for assists, it's kind of hard to beat Katie sometimes. Like, the way that she can launch you up in the air like that and give you time to recover and continue on combos is pretty useful. Wow, that counter lasts so long. So long. Oh, big stop. But that is the problem with her assist. It makes it a lot more fair. Casey wasn't this year. Ollie wasn't this year. Gosh, I can't even remember. I can't even remember all of the ones that came out this year. So I'm gonna have to go find out. There we go. Sorry, they're fighting and I'm just like not paying attention to it whatsoever. I'm being rude. Troy is quite strong. Orko, Chase. Fern is probably the biggest loser of the year. Fern or Haley. Because, like, Zed, Nick, Bridge, Lothor, Katie, Orko, Kim, Chase, Troy, Camille, Steel, like those are all... Yeah, Pumpkin definitely has the longest lasting one. That stupid thing just stands out there and goes like, well, you gonna hit me or not? Yeah, the amount of power that came out this year within all of those different characters, Fern is definitely the biggest L. And then it's hard to judge on the others. Like, is Zed, Nick, Lothor, Kim, Chase, or Camille the biggest winner? Uh-oh, watch out for Captain Tickles. You're gonna get an unexpected colonoscopy here. Yeah, that is a pretty good point. That is a pretty good point. I think Zed doesn't actually count for this year. Zed was like last November's release, and then Haley might have been last December's release. And then we get Mac this December. Whoop. Well, wow. Big ups for Alpha getting this one. However, unfortunate positioning there. Yep, get down going in this position is not going to work out too hot. However, if they could potentially walk up and hit... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, if they could potentially walk up and hit that Robo Knight, they could get full damage on it. Ooh, Steel Assist. Ooh, never mind. They managed to hit a full power get down. That's pretty important. Okay, big smack. Yep, get down again, but it whiffs. Need to let them fall just a little bit more. There is no reason why that should have whiffed. They should not have let that happen. King Spay, dude, what up? Nice to see you over there on the TikTok. Not doing hot at the moment, but you know, Eric is quite powerful. We are just running some casual matches at the moment between viewer players. So when the next spectator code comes up, feel free to get in. It might be one of the last ones of the evening. We've been on a while, and I have a lot of things I need to get to. Hey, it's great to see you on in here. I've been seeing a lot of your stuff pop up lately. All right, next round, we were discussing what might be some of the biggest winners and losers of releases this year. What do you feel might have been the biggest flop and definitely the biggest win for this year's releases? We don't know about Mac yet, but feel free to speculate. By the way, spoilers if you haven't seen yet, Mac is this month's release. Yeah, between Fern and Haley being the worst, I would say for what are definitely this year's releases, Fern. Fern has got to be the worst. Steel is very strong. Chase is very strong. Like, running into casuals, Camille, Steel, Chase, definitely scary things I don't like running into. Troy, Katie, Kim, I just kind of automatically write that off as a loss. Everything else, I will be able to fight back against. See, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, he probably will. He probably will have a super. But considering, like, Levi didn't have a super. Because Camille, Steel doesn't. Levi doesn't. Camille does. Troy has an install. That doesn't really count. Chase does. Kim does. Justin does? Yeah. Marco does. Katie doesn't. Lothor does. Fern doesn't. Bridge doesn't. Nick has an install. And then Haley does. So out of all the releases this year, there were only 7 supers. That's pretty interesting. Levi's the biggest flop? Interesting. I mean, he wasn't fantastic. He definitely can steal some games, but overall is a bit lackluster. But considering Fern in February and how well she, you know, doesn't fit the mold. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess that's like 14 characters. If that's 7 have supers and 7 have gimmicks throughout the year, that's a lot of releases. Yeah, Camille, even with the adjustments that she's had, Camille is definitely a top contender for the year. 3 golds. That's Gem. Gem is 1. I'm a little caught off from there. Who else? Man, I'm finding that I don't know teams all that well. It's the only one that comes to immediate mind. No. 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 Okay, we have that. Antonio. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yes, Ivan. And Nate, yeah. Wow, I'm in a state of tired that my brain just completely, like, danced around the fact that some of those existed. Even when I've said before that, like, Ivan would be my top pick for a release of characters that are not in the game yet. And Mac and Will are definitely, like, the 2 that I would rather not see come to the game at all. But here we go. Mac is coming to the game. I think Autistic Goldar or Griffizar is Mac is one of his favorites, isn't it? So he's probably a little stoked. I don't know about everyone else. Beast Morphers got no love. It got no love in release, and it's getting no love in this game. Best believe it. We ain't gonna see Robbie. Dude ain't coming to this game ever.
KO. You win.
It has been a while, but it's probably because like the last things that came out for it got a rather lukewarm release. If they weren't bought very well, which can in fact even be their fault, then they're not going to get a lot of support for going forward with it. So then the last Operation Overdrive thing that even came to the game was probably Sentinel Knight. No, it was Camdor. Breezing over everything real quick, trying to judge whether or not I am correct about that. Yeah, Camdor. Which released somewhat close to Sentinel Knight even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months later. So within the year. We're still missing a whole bunch of Hyperforce too. So if you want to say that like we're missing a bunch of a bunch of Red Rangers, like we're absolutely missing outpowered. I mean, they nerfed him. They did the things that caused that to be a problem. They could fix some of those things now, especially that they're going back and adjusting some of these characters. There is every bit of the, yeah, we should probably make an adjustment to this character. It just depends on whether or not they're actually going to do so. Still need more SPD. A lot of villains yet to come to the game. Really? Brody? I mean, everyone's got the preferences. We're almost at the point of having, like, the whole team, too. Not a lot missing from that one. And then SPD's only missing 2. Honestly, I would say if they do anything in the next year, they should probably either Sid or Z next year, and then following up, should the game still be around, the other one, and then we can have like the full SPD team. That would probably be smart on their part. Turbo, we're missing too much, honestly. We've got almost no light speed. Jaden? No. Lauren's fine. Leave her alone. Don't put Mike. Get him out of here. Kevin would be fine. Mia, maybe? Xenowing, please. Xenowing is in like what, 4 episodes? I don't have enough time to really care about that character. But Ivan had plenty of time. We have all the Ninjetti. Like, there's almost nothing left from Mighty Morphin, depending on what they end up releasing that in the comics that they can put it in the game anymore. Like, what's the only other thing? That Eltarian girl that was in the one? Or if they start doing stuff from Power Rangers Prime? Can we get Prime Lauren? She was pretty dope. Prime Rita? Get Prime Orion? Especially now that the Prime comic is canceled. Or, you know what? Finally reach out for some of your crossover stuff. Add in, I don't know, Ghostbusters. Yeah, it's not a direct crossover, but it's there. They crossed over with TMNT, both of them. Put Eon. Give me Ray. Alright, this might have to be the last one. And then I have some stuff I need to do because I am way behind on shorts. I have a bunch that I need to schedule, but more so, I need to get I need to get other ones on TikTok because TikTok is falling way behind. Yeah, them assists are going to be hard to pick, especially when you got a pumpkin spice latte on the other side. That pumpkin spice, it's a little too much. But yeah, getting the last of SPD because the season, at least for Rangers, is really close to being completed. What game is this? This is Power Rangers Legacy Wars, which you can find on iOS and Android. It is a free-to-play game. It has real-time fighting, and you can play about all of your favorites. This is a real-time, free-to-play fighting game featuring Power Rangers villains and history from the feature film coming March 2017. It's a little old at this point. So, Rita Repulso the Space Witch has infected the morphing grid. She has stepped onto the grid herself. Her goal? To destroy the legacy of the Power Rangers by infecting the grid from within. Decimating the power forever. With the very multiverse at stake, Zordon has chosen a civilian with attitude. You. It is up to you to enter the morphing grid, defeat Rita, and re-establish connection to the power. But it is no easy task. Rita has been able to manipulate the reality within inside the grid to create virtual Ranger clones and monsters programmed to fight for evil. You must use special Zeo shards given to you by Zordon to beat Rita at her own game. Fight back with your own curated team of legend. Yeah, believe it or not, this game is 8 years old. So, like, you're welcome to come on in. We definitely need new players. We welcome you in here. This is a place where you can learn a ton about the game and how to play. We would love to have you here. And it's not incredibly horrible timing because the newest character is going to be releasing in just a few days. If you're an Operation Overdrive fan, you are going to be eating pretty well because Mac is coming to the game as a legendary. It is going to be rather expensive, right? I'm not saying like you should download the game, play for a couple of days, and then invest $100 in it to get the new character. But, you know, that is how it be. I mean, I guess. It's pretty bold for, like, not knowing what the game was 30 seconds ago. But, you know, if you can install it and everything, then yeah, maybe. Because you got to install it, and then you got to get through... Three fans. Then you got to get through the tutorial. Then you got to get through. Then you got to get to like level 3 or whatever. I don't think you can do those matches like right away. Or maybe because like you. I don't know what it does for that. Because I know you can't join a clan right away, and I know you can't do challenges right away. But you might be able to do, like, challenge battles right away. Unfortunately, you know, only having, like, the first couple of characters, that's very limiting. You can get up there somewhat quickly. I mean, I'm ending stream extremely shortly. But if you poke around this channel and a few others, you can definitely get the information you need by watching me, be it Nash. I don't know if Wolf Thunder is definitely a place to be going to, or... you know, Anthony's got some stuff too. There's a robust community here that would be happy to have you. There's plenty of people. Hey, look, it's a Ninja Storm team again. Oh, it'd be nice if they could both be themed. I would say, and it'd be hard to enforce, like we should do a theme night and just have everybody run themed teams. That'd be cool. Come on. I guess it depends. Because the way things are going right now, how to join? Honestly, just download the game. You can get it on your phone, or if you're preferring to play on a computer, you can get the Google Play Beta, which would allow you to download that version there, or you could use something like an Android emulator where you can download the game, create your account, and then you just play from there. And you can level up and get everything in. And then, much like I was hosting spectate battles, which you can do through the cogwheel menu, but if you go into where you assign your team, there is a player join function where you can enter the code that would appear on screen to join into the matches. Doing theme battles, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the hard thing to enforce. Bro, I'd have an easier time teaching a cat how to play dead than to getting viewers to play along. Like, in all honesty, herding cats would be the easier task. Y'all are cool and all, but like getting a group to participate properly is hard. Heart out to the teachers, man. Not only do they got to deal with kids just being kids, they have to deal with like group mentality and getting kids to participate in things. All right, I mean, it's not an impossible comeback. In fact, it's pretty impressive to see Kendall in this state. She usually doesn't get to do this kind of damage ever. Ooh, nice comeback. Here it is. This is the moment of truth. Will it happen here? Nope. Nope. Put a button. It's done. All right, yeah, I am definitely going to have to call it quits for the evening. It was fantastic having you all here. I look forward to everything else. Depending on how things go this week, we're having to have some discussions about chores getting done around the house. We may not be doing some of the other stuff that I was planning to with the boy, which means that we will probably be here playing Mac on day one, which, you know, I haven't gotten to do in a while. So, good night, everyone. I look forward to the possibility of seeing you potentially Friday. And I will do everything I possibly can to get that up for you and get that entertaining. Unfortunately, since I won't be purchasing the character, I'm most likely going to be just running casuals and figuring all of that out. But hey, that'll make for great entertainment, and I look forward to having you all here. If you have suggestions for teams to play, if you have suggestions for games to play, you can definitely pop down into the Discord, which you'll find in the description, or it might have gone up through chat. That is where you can do all of those things, and we play Pokemon in there as well. It's a cool place to be, and it would be great for you to join us in there. So for those that are over on Twitch, we are going to find somebody to pass this off to with a raid. And for everybody on YouTube, we're just going to kind of end, because that is how things go. I don't follow any of these people. Like, what's going on here? Hey, you know what? Kit's playing the new Phasmophobia, which I intend to play to 800 viewers. I've got one. I can't pass off to Kit. There's no way. I cannot do that. I would hand this off to Kit, but Kit's got 800 viewers right now playing the new Phaz, and I just cannot do that. I am not clout chasing. So, y'all can go watch Fen, who's playing Monster Hunter Wilds with 20 viewers. And I'll see you all. See you all Friday. Hey, Gani, I saw, good sir, that you were playing Dark Hours without me. What is this nonsense? Answer. Oh, right. I should not be playing this game. It was bought out? Is that what you're telling me?
Nice when you cheat.